Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. You might as well call me blacklisted because the type of things I show, most the regular people can't understand it. Their eyes can't even begin to fathom. Now, I did this on an old video on Kalai Mayat Amin Raj channel, but a lot of my work clearly went unnoticed over there. Noticed by a few, but not by the many. Now, I'm Riz Muerte. Period. I show things here that no one else on any platform will ever show. Okay? People send me hundreds of pictures, videos. All I need to do is look through them, and I will pull out all the supernatural elements that are there because they're always there. Okay? You've been told and taught a lie. This is to beings. Clearly, one here, and then the larger faces in the backdrop. People talk about eyes in the sky. You can see the eye shine. Okay? Let me zoom in on this eye right here. It's like a cat entity or a giant cat being. See the eye? Let's zoom out. See the face? See the texture of the skin? Shout out China Miss Jones. This is the type of stuff I'll try to show people, and they say, well, what am I looking at? I don't, what? That's because you're spiritually blind. And I'm the only person here on so-called earth, dirt, to show you. And look at the second being right here. See his pointed ears, eye, the other eye is obscured. It has a ankh and it's bent. Let me hold that in tight for the spiritually blind. I've been waving the flag, trying to show people things and tell people things. Look at the hair on top of the head. You see the fibers? Looks like fur. Like one of the creatures from off the what is that? The Dark Crystal. Let's zoom in on the eye. I've been showing people eyes in the sky. And I understand I get no love. People don't repost these videos because they can't believe them. But I'm here to tell you, seeing is believing. I just don't get on here and talk. I show and prove. It's like the Bible says, prove all things. You see the ankh and it's bent. We don't make things up over here on this channel, folks. We're just trying to make you aware. See the giant cat face, the eye, the nose, the mouth, the chin. See it? Eyeball. I even put this on community posts and people still can't see it. And I understand. If you can't see it, it's not for you. You're not truly awake. Your third eye is calcified and shut down. And I don't care what type of diet you do or what type of breathing exercise you do. This is something that's natural, folks. Okay? You should be able to see these things because you're a spiritual being living in hell, in a supernatural realm. Yes, that's where you are. There's no such thing as earth. The etymology of the word earth means dirt. So every time they say earth, they're talking about soil, land, or dirt. Not a round spinning ball. No one's yet to show me a real picture of where they so-called live, called Earth. A spinning globe in space. That's nonsense. Wake up. It's self-explanatory. You see the eye? I'm telling you, I'm so underrated on these platforms, but it's okay. I'm not an attention whore. I only have YouTube, and I'm only going to do videos on YouTube. Period. I don't have any other form of social media. I've only had a phone for the last 2 years. I went almost 2 years without carrying a cell phone. Okay? People need to wake up. See the creature? Let's pull down some light for the spiritually blind. Looks like some type of Muppet character with a bent onk on his face. You see his ears, his fur. And people still have a problem seeing things. It's unbelievable, the type of dumbed down individuals that are in this realm. But I understand who you are. I clearly understand who you are. It's okay. You know, I post channels all day long. I'm like Post Malone. I post so many other people's videos because it's like, share, and subscribe. And I share more than anything. But it's okay when people don't share my work, because it just lets me know whose team you're playing for. It's okay. There's only two ways, folks. There's only God or the devil. And we talking about the true and living God. Okay? Not the God of earth or dirt. Shout out Mr. Butterbud. Clearly, Mr. Butterbud, every single day, along with many others, are trying to show you the spiritual entities that are in your existence. And I understand you don't have the eyes to see. Some people have closed minds. They think stuff like this is like movie or sci-fi. That's none of this is real. But you clearly see the faces. Multiple eyes looking at you. Look at this creature bent over here. It's unbelievable, folks, type of stuff that's in our environment. And most people just write it off as it's just making up shapes. See the entity? Ears, eye, mouth open. Another being coming out of his mouth. I hear stuff on the internet now, on YouTube. People are like saying stuff and acting like it's so profound. It's been said already. Just go to my channel or Collage channel. We're the groundbreakers of this type of stuff. The type of things that him and I both have said. I hear people regurgitating, then it gets reposted like it's been the first time it's been said. But it's okay though. I get it. A lot of plagiarism, a lot of copyism, just, you know, people that's not genuine. You see the massive face, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. I mean, come on. Staring right at you. Shout out Mr. Butterbud. You know? Like, I really don't even want to do videos much anymore because I'm taken for granted. But it's okay, though. Whoever it reaches, that's who it's meant to reach. The rest of you can all fucking die and go to hell. Deeper into the pit. Because that's where you're headed. Make no mistake about it. The afterlife is too real. We should know that when we talk about we're back as our ancestors and this, that, and the third and reincarnation. Like, come on. I see a lot of people in the so-called conscious community that are not in it truly. They're lukewarm. Shout out Light Bearer. She was at the beach, and in the backdrop and over top of the ocean is a giant turtle being with his tongue sticking out, his mouth open. You see other entities or living vessels flying right next to it. You see the shell, the eyeball, the different color and its texture of skin. His mouth is open. Okay? I know that's hard for a regular person to believe, you know, because you're not spiritually awake. I don't care if you have dreadlocks, wear crystals and unks, that means nothing. Okay? That's just another form of material suit that people put on. Okay? I don't have to wear something to give an impression of me being awake or conscious. I see plenty of people running around with unks and dreadlocks, and they're all criminals and fucking degenerates. They don't help anyone. It's all about material things, money, and fame. Okay? I'm all about peace, love, and light. Shout out Maverick the Poet. Him and I were having a conversation about the giant turtle that he's seeing in a war. Okay? This one is a little obscured, but this is a lightning strike. I'll try to bring down some of the light. And I took some of the contrast out of it to show you that it's machines up there doing a job. Okay? Nothing here is natural. It's all created. This is an artificial environment for human beings. Okay? This is the middle ground. This is called hell, for the physical judgment and pain that you have to deal with when you live down here. Okay? When you pass away, the only way is up. Okay? If you're not righteous, you could be possibly reincarnated or go further down into the dirt or earth, which is the pit. Believe it or not. I'm not here to make you believe anything. I'm just going to show you. You see the dragon looking creature with the eye, the mouth open, horns standing next to, looks like people. I'll just hold that in a little tight and we're going to move on. And this is a nighttime shot, folks. Okay, moving on. Now, this might just look like nothing. Now, I forget who sent this shot in. I'll try to put it in the description. But it's a giant face. You see the eyes? The nose, the other eye? See it? See the forehead, third eye, chakra, crown in the middle of his head? This part is obscured. Looks like a giant beard. Let's go back to the original. See him? I inverted the shot so you can see it upright. But that's a giant being in a head, eyes looking down. See the eye? Let's zoom in so there can be no doubt. And zoom out for perspective. Ride with me, ride with me, ride with me. See the face? See it? See the colorful hue going around the eyes? See the detail in the forehead? Moving on. This is not for the uninitiated. Trust and believe, folks. I want to show y'all something. The Antichrist is here. You see the date, July 6, 2021. You could do the etymology of July. You could do the gematria of ISS, July, the whole date, the numbers and everything. Okay? And this is what was seen falling into our atmosphere. Not coming from space, but coming from a dimensional space, because there's no such thing as outer space. Okay? Refer back to one of my videos where I tell you space is all CGI. Okay, these things are moving through portals and dimensional time and space. It's shown on all movies, TV shows, books, programs. Wake up. Okay, and then I, of course, took down some of the light, and you see here it says face. Now I'm going to try to get a good zoom in to show you the entity that fell into our atmosphere July 6, 2021. Now let's try to get a good focus on it. Okay, and zoom down. Now this is the best I can get, but here's the face. You see the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and it has horns. And when we look and research what horns mean, it means power. Okay, now let's try to zoom that out a bit to get a little better focus. I mean, you clearly can see the face start to stick out right there when I zoom in on it. Let's pull down some light. See him? Looks like some type of beast with horns. And you see his body. Just take a look at that, folks. The Antichrist is here. Believe that. Just read for yourself. And remember that face. It's been shown. All TV shows, movies, etc. Shout out Yeshua Pandera. This is from one of his older videos. And you can clearly see the entity that's just in the midst of what people call clouds. You see the head, the ears, the crazy looking eyes, his body, and then his tail. Look at that. Like right out of the cartoons. This is some type of creature that's up there, folks. And they talk about transformers and shapeshifters, but people still don't get it. Look at this, folks. This is the same shot, just a different vantage point, and you can see all the geometric shapes that I outlined. That's not organic, folks. That's something that's intelligent. And then when we zoom in, we get a giant dog head sticking out. See the white under his face? He has one eye, ears, nose. I mean, just take a look at that, folks. His other eye might be obscure over on this side, but it's clearly a dog head pointing at the eye. I know, it's unbelievable. It's okay though. Even if this video only gets a couple hundred views, it's all right. I'm not going to be around much longer to be doing videos. And this is the full shot. You see the creature. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing videos too much anymore. Just here and there. Because it's no love. I move through love. And when my channel doesn't get love, and a bunch of people just talking a bunch of shit that don't show anything, that are just talking, get all the views and all the love, yeah, don't worry. I told people the Grim Reaper was here a long time ago. There's going to be death and destruction and no sorrow for heathens. Nothing of what's happening is new. I've been talked about it. I've been waving the flag, telling you about all the transgender, homosexual agendas, the vaccine, which means to be poisoned, you know. But I understand. That's why I don't identify as black. Who in a right mind would? Just go to any memorial of shooting victims in any state of the union, and it's all black men, women, and children. 99.9% all dead black men, women, and children. You can't tell me anything about anything, not unless it's peace, love, and light. All black people do is kill each other. That's all you're good for, is death and destruction and hate. That's the little demonic entity that's in our atmosphere. Shout out Yeshua Pandera. You see it's meshed into the clouds, moving toward the sun. It has dimensions. It has organic features. It looks like some type of animal creature. But believe what you want. You don't have to trust me. And that's another thing. So-called black people don't trust each other's information. I show any of this information to any other races, and it's absorbed, and they vibrate so high with it because they understand the spiritual or supernatural side of what's called life. You know, I talk to people, do you have dreams? People don't even remember dreams. Well, when I go to sleep, it's just black. I know. That's the dog entity again. But moving on. This is the type of stuff that's in your skies every single day. You don't pay attention to it because, it's all about the money for you. It's all about everything man-made. We're not dealing with that, folks. See the craft. This is from the video I did, and a white UFO just popped out of nowhere and just disappeared. Zoom in a little closer, turn down some light. Yeah, now people want to say, Riz, we believe in UFOs. We saw the news, so now we believe you. I know. Shout out Yeshua Pandera. This is on the side of a truck. It's like some type of spiritual entity with wings. You see his massive shoulders, his body, his arms are out, and he has wings. That's the entity right there. This is from his video, and this is where the actual entity is. You clearly can see it. See the arms, the shoulders, the head, the body. Seeing is believing. I know. Oh yeah. You don't believe me, but the CDC, all police forces, the fire department, they have a zombie response team. They have a plan for that, folks. But we're crazy over here. I know. Those that go against me will definitely pay. You can bet your fucking ass on that. Shout out Yeshua Pandera. You see the spiritual beings being siphoned from the dirt or earth or the spinning ball you believe you live on, which is nonsense. We talk about being awake, but people are still regurgitating what mainstream science is saying, what you've been taught back in elementary school and high school. You're still using as a point of reference. That shows you're not truly awake. You're just playing a game. You see the black faces being absorbed up. Yeah, because there's nothing but black death here, folks. I mean, come on. You see the demonic entity right there with the horns, the nose, the mouth, the beard. It looks like the satyr. You know, you could take it or leave it. It's only going to be to your detriment, not mine. You see the entities up here just all sitting around waiting, ciphering souls. See the lady here with the hood holding what looks like to be a dead baby. And we know dead babies are every day in here. Little 6-year-old girl just got gunned down. I mean, come on. 1-year-old baby just got shot in Philadelphia. Like, can't tell me shit. Disgusting. We call everybody else demons and devils, but you don't even see who you truly are and where you are. But soon you will. See the giant horse-looking creature outlined. I'm moving fast, folks. See the face? What appears to be a giant head looking up that way. See the chin, the nose, the eye, the head, the neck. It's anatomical. If you can't see that, you really need help. Or it's just not for you. Just stay in your lane and be an extra in the Truman Show. Because you're definitely not one of the main characters or stars. Massive ships. More faces and entities all over the place. But this is the shot right here, folks. Look at these people being taken up. And you see those are melanated beings, black faces, with the demonic being making sure that they siphon in all the ignorant. Yes, they definitely prey on your ignorance. They need you not to believe in certain things and believe this and believe that. You know, what most doctrines are, you know, that people speak out of their mouth or just government agendas. That's all they are. Zoom in on the black people being siphoned up. Yeah. The only demons and devils I see, they look exactly like the same skin color I have. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I mean, come on. All 50 states where we are is nothing but death and destruction. That speaks volumes. No one has to tell you anything. No other races of people go around and murder each other the way the so-called black race does. It's disgusting. I don't even identify as black. Why would I? Shout out Maverick the Poet. Sent me these giant vessel right outside his home. You see the craft. This is another vantage point and color variation. You see the stereotypical windows in the UFO, the pointed front, the elongated ship. And not to mention, and we zoom in on the creatures, the people, the other vessels moving about. Let's take a look, folks. It's literally alive. These are, living creatures. You see the horns, the crazy looking cartoon animal face, arm bent, wings on his back. I mean, come on, let's zoom in tighter. There's no one that does what I do here. No one. I'm sent for a purpose. No one here is doing what I do. If you are, you're imitating me. Okay? No one can do what I do. And I understand why my channel is so blacklisted, but I got 500,000 views, folks. Understand that the views don't even match my subscribers, but it's okay. I get what's going on. You rather watch cat videos and dog videos and TikTok dumb shit. I get it. I understand where I am and why the things I bring out don't resonate. I totally get it, folks. Totally. But it's okay, though. It's frustrating, but I still have a job to do, and I can't quit. So we're going to be doing videos very sparingly, okay? Because I'm not here to waste my time or yours. Take you back to that and leave you with this. The crazy cat face. I put this up, and I swear people still are so blind. I never saw the... You know, I'm just going to keep that to myself. I'm just going to leave you with this, folks. The giant cat face. One is the nose, two is the mouth, and the two arrows on top are labeled eyes for a reason. Take you back to the original picture. Peace, love, and light. Hopefully one day you'll wake up before it's too late. And stop listening to the bullshit. Because that's exactly what it is. Nonsensical bullshit. A bunch of talking heads that can't prove and show anything to you. Look at that eye. See, it's labeled eye. Shout out China Miss Jones. Had to bring this picture back. It's nothing new under the sun. It's been said, and now it's being shown like no other.